So now, according to when you check out the Greek Iliad, again, like I said, the descendants of Troy went back to Dardanus. The name Dardanus or Darda or the Dardanians goes back to Judah right there in the Bible. Is one of the sons of Judah.
Oh, I closed it, Salakia. You know, while I open it, call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Harakar Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. And I'm gonna let the brother continue speaking, Salakia. I had it open, but I closed it. Just want to show on screen, as you can see, like the brother said, Darda, one of the wise men to whom Solomon is compared. He was either a son of Mahal or a son of Zerah, son of Judah. And you know, just to show you that, I'm gonna let the brother finish explaining it.
Out of Judah's son Zerah. So the Trojan hierarchy, which that would mean that King Priam, who was played by a white man in the movie Troy, with Brad Pitt, King Priam is supposed to be a black man. His son Paris is supposed to be a black man. Hector is supposed to be a black man. But you got white people to play these roles. Give me Job 8 and 8. But you got so-called white people to play these roles, and you so-called white people are claiming through this term called British Israelism that you are the descendants of the Israelites, and you're not. You're the descendants of Esau. You're Edom.
That's right. Liar. Job 8 and 8. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself to search of their fathers.
Right. So we're supposed to prepare ourselves for the search of our fathers. Now, the Trojan War lasted 10 years. So now after, you know, the Trojan horse and the Greeks breached and got in the city and burnt the walls down, the people who escaped of the Trojan hierarchy, which go back to the Dardanians, are the ones that founded Britain. They were the ones that later on had founded Britain and named the land and gave the land that.
Yeah, so Brutus, like it shows here, Brutus the Dardanian, after Priam, king of Troy, and you go down the line, Brutus the Dardanian, or the Trojan, was the first king of Britain.
And named the land and gave the land that name. So the word Britain means man of the covenant. Now the men of the covenant, Psalms 147, 19 and 20, and give me Leviticus 26 and 46. Right? Because if the name Britain means covenant man or man of the covenant, who was the covenant given to? Because it wasn't given to you so-called white people. You never received the covenant. The covenant was given to the 12 tribes of Israel. It started with Abraham, and then it went to Isaac, and then it went to Jacob. See, it didn't go to Esau. Esau is Isaac's son, but it went to Jacob, not Esau.
Psalms 147:19.
That's right. You know, and I was planning on doing this lesson. I was like, you know, considering like doing this lesson, and I was just thinking like, you know, with all the prophecies going on, you know, is this really something that I should go into? Because it's kind of trivial, but it's the spirit that this video came out and that I was thinking about doing this lesson, which I really came across it here recently. And, you know, it's just kind of something stupid, man. But so they got this movie coming out, the new Little Mermaid's coming out, and they got this this Israelite woman, what's her name? This is the Israelite woman who's playing the Little Mermaid. And, you know, Edomites are in an uproar about this, obviously, because, you know, which I don't know her lineage. Like, I don't know, you know, who her father is and all that. So I'll just say what appears to be an Israelite woman is now going to be playing Little Mermaid. And, of course, you can, as you can see by this picture, make Ariel white again. Esau is not really cool with that. There's another picture. Us white girls who grew up with the Little Mermaid deserved a true to color Ariel. Disney, you made a huge mistake by hiring Halle Bailey. This is going in the trash. So, I just thought that was interesting, that Esau was mad about this. But Esau is the biggest hypocrite because, like you just saw, they've taken our whole lineage, Their whole thing is about saying that they're the Israelites, they're the original people of Great Britain. They try to cover up the fact that the Israelites ruled in Europe. The so-called black people ruled in Europe. They jack up the price of these books. They slander, they lie, they change it, they change stuff. I'm quite sure they probably try to throw some bull crap in here with these images. Like this is not a part of the Russian icons, but this is. Do you ever wonder why some of these pictures look like Edomites? And some of these pictures are clearly Israelites, clearly so-called black people, like this. You cannot say this is an Edomite. Look at the skin. Look at the hair. But then you run across this. These are the true Russian icons. Why are there two sets of all these different pictures? Why is there one set that clearly shows brown and bronze skinned people, and then you click next and you see something that looks more like an Edomite? It's because they're covering up the true history. These icons were so-called black people. Look at that fro. But then they came through and then they did what you call iconoclasm. Uh-oh. It's the action of attacking or assertively rejecting cherished beliefs and institutions established. Let's see, rejection. There's got to be another one. Is it? Yeah, Byzantine iconoclasm. The image struggle. Okay, Byzantine iconoclasm. Greek ikonomachia, literally image struggle or war on icons. Yeah, see, they even throw bullcrap in when you look up the definition. Same word, iconoclasm, but what does it say? Attacking or rejecting cherished beliefs, or what they got to do? Okay, the rejection or destruction. Here we go, Salakia. The second definition: the rejection or destruction of religious images as heretical. The doctrine of iconoclasts. So as you can see, the Byzantine iconoclasm, was the image struggle. And basically they took all the images and they whitewashed them. They whitewashed them. They want to hide when they were being ruled over by Jake, and they want to put up their images. Okay. This is probably going to be a quick lesson. It's kind of off the cuff. Isaiah 25:7. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. So Esau, the so-called white man, has pulled the wool over the world, the whole entire world's eyes, by painting himself to be the people of the Bible. When in actuality, not only is he not the people of the Bible, but he's not the original Greeks. He's not the original Greeks. He's not the original Britons. He's not the original people of Europe whatsoever. But this is what he claims. Even back when the Greeks took over the land the first time, the land of Greece from the first time, in Asia Minor over there, the Japhetic people were ruling over there at that time. Proverbs 23:10. Remove not the old landmark, and enter not into the fields of the fatherless. But that's what he did. He removed the landmark. 22 and 28. Proverbs 22 and 28. Let's get the King James version if I can. Remove not the ancient landmark which thy fathers have set. and they removed our ancient landmarks and our images and things of that nature, and they repainted them to make it look like they were these great people, you know. And like the brother just went into, also I want to touch on just briefly, like the brother showed, they depicted, you know, they do this all the time. They depict these Edomites, these so-called white people, in all these great movies. Troy, like the brother showed here, and like he's showing you through history that should have been so-called black people, and you know, just all these other movies, Moses and the different biblical movies and just other movies. They depict these as so-called white people, but then they're mad when a animated film is played by a Jake. An animated film turned into live action. It's this big hoopla because it's not true to the original cartoon. But, you know, they're hypocrites because they've actually taken real life situations and changed them and changed the narrative and lied about it. You know, and then tried to hide the proof that there was ever another way, that it was ever a so-called black people ruling, that it was ever Israelites ruling in these places. And then they tell you you're full of shit when you show the proof. So anyway, you know, Salaki, there wasn't more scriptures on that. I want to finish watching each brother's video. I recommend, you know, we posted this to the channel. I'm logged into the channel right now. You know, GMS Pittsburgh. I posted that to the channel, this video to the channel, and I'm gonna go finish it myself. And I recommend you brothers watch it as well. Call Allah, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai Bashim, Harakar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. With that, I'm gonna say Shalom.